Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our weekly readings for our people who are born on Mondays. So I'm grabbing my calendar here. You can hear it crinkling. This is for Monday, January 16th through Monday, January 23rd. If you were born on a Monday, this reading is for you. We are using the Good Tarot and by Colette Baron Reed. I wanted to tell you that. And today I have my quartz crystal here. I was showing others that it's kind of fallen apart, so I kind of lay it down. I have it on a little stand, but it's kind of starting to drop some of its crystals, but I keep them all in there because I just love this. And then I have a grid, a January grid that I have. This grid reminds me of January. It's got some beautiful stones on it, and I just thought I would put that on here as well. January is has energy of Capricorn, zodiac sign Capricorn this month, and that is an earth sign, just so you're aware of that. And I wanted to bring that to your attention. And is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. So if you, like I said, if you were born on a Monday, you are in the right spot. And this is for the energy of January 16th through the 23rd. January 16th through the 23rd. Okay, so let's see what your energy is for the week. We have 10 of water, which is 10 of cups. In the AE weight version of tarot, the 10 of cups is a card of marriage, children, family, reunions, love, and support. So that's general energy that you can take along with this card as well. I kind of wanted to say this again, and I didn't say it in all of them, but I'm going to say it. January generally makes me think of new beginnings, just so you have that in mind. And I think a lot of it is because I used to make New Year's resolutions for the beginning of the year and for the year, but they never seem to pan out, which is why I really don't do them anymore. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that, but January energy to me is of new beginnings anyway, and you can take that for as you would like to take that. I always feel like doing things new at the beginning of the year, like eating better, like a cleanse or something like that, because of all the rich food that you eat over the holidays, or at least that's what I have been doing. And that was not a resolution. That is just something I feel like doing. It might be something that I'm forming a routine on, which would be really good. I'm just kind of noticing that now as I say this. But resolutions don't work for me all that well because it just seems like it's too systematic or something like that. It's like too formal, and I write it down and then I'm like, it's not going to get done. That's just me. Anyway, so 10 of water. This card is so beautiful. Just take a look at this card. It is like a smiling, happy Buddha with the roses are, I think they're roses, although they look like closed peonies, or peonies, however you say them, but I'm not sure, but they are beautiful. It's probably a flower that I don't know, and I'm saying it all wrong. But anyway, if you look at this card, it is just of joy, of happiness, peace, serenity, good fortune. I mean, these appear to me to be like mean fortune, like joy over abundance. And this card is letting you know that all is well. Everything that you need this week seems to come easy to you. So manifestations, if you do new moon, full moon manifest, however you do your moon manifestations, if you do them, or if you just wish for some, or if you're just wishing for something, maybe you could just wish for, or there's something you've been wishing for. It seems like the energy this week is of abundance, and that everything that you're wishing for seems to be coming true. Take pleasure in your accomplishments, be at peace, celebrate life, celebrate yourself, celebrate your family, your friends, everybody you know, your job, if you have a job. This card is of just being grateful and being calm, happy, peaceful, joyful, and just taking note of what your accomplishments you have, or what steps forward you have made in this life, or just take note of all that is good. And that kind of goes back to my January thing. Maybe this is a good time of the year for you, especially this week in January, to take note of those things. Maybe it's not about thinking about what you want. Maybe it's taking joy in what you have and that you don't always acknowledge. Again, my coffee is cold. I microwaved it before this, and then of course it's cold now when I go to drink it. But anyways, this card is like your cups are overflowing with joy and love and abundance. And if you see, the water is like he's sitting in this water, and it's just overflowing him, and he's just happy and laughing and giggling with joy and peace. And that's what this card is asking you to do. So with your January energy of Earth that I told you that Capricorn holds, it might have to do with your family, and it might have to do with just taking joy in what you have. I mean, they don't have to be with you here on this earthly zone to take joy in what you have. Like, my parents are gone from this world, but they are not in my mind. They are with me always, and I still take joy in what they have given me and everything I have and everything I am because of them. So you don't have to have somebody here present on this realm to have this feeling. You should carry on ancestors' love, and maybe there's been tough times with ancestors, or maybe that's not the way you want to take this. It doesn't have to be ancestors. I'm just using that as my example. But it could be past people in your life that are no longer here, friends, even relationships that didn't last anymore. And I can use that as an example as well. A friend, real close friend, and we did everything together. And I feel still so much love in that energy of that relationship, even though things didn't go well, and we are not, like, we don't talk to each other anymore, although sometimes we do through social media, but it's just kind of not cold. I don't want to say that. It's just normal, everyday comment, talk type thing. It's not the closeness, but I still feel that closeness that we had and carry that love from that relationship because it is part of me. Now, that could be friend, that could be romance. If you had a breakup and it wasn't good, you can still try and remember the good that came from it that made you be with that person in the first place. Or what you thought that was. Doesn't mean go back. It just means take the good and let the bad flow away. Especially this week. Don't think negative. Bring as much positive joy and happiness, even out of what you consider negative situations. And just remember there was a reason that there was, the connection or whatever. Or the job. If you had a job that you quit because you hated it, at one point you may have liked it, and there are good reasons that maybe you have a friend that you had from that job that you still have. There's always good, and sometimes we find it hard to see when we're upset. So anyways, I didn't want to turn this card into a negative because it's not, but I'm just saying that it's time for you to take in everything, all the good energies of everything, and carry that with you through the week, because the energy is there for you during this week. And since you have water is emotions and Capricorn is the earth for January, like I said, it could have to do with emotional love toward family, friends, work, loved ones, spouse, environment, children, whatever. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy this week. It looks like you are going to have a beautiful week. And thanks again for joining me here at Vagabond Gypsy.